Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. Today we are doing the no Musou gauge usage challenge. We did a symbol gauge last time. We're now doing a symbol gauge. We're going to be using Motonori Mori. He gets symbol gauge charge when he gets experience, and he has total wisdom levels increased by 50%, which would be good for summoning skill shots. Not really for Musou charge, of course, but he also gets 20% bonus of symbol gauge charge while his health's above 80%. And he doubles formation slot bonus effects. So I think this will be a good character to attempt this on. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any other challenge runs. Let me know in the comments if you have another challenge run in mind or a character you want me to use. Like the video so I know you like it, and let's get into it. Traversal 1. We have not used Motonori on Traversal yet. He was in our Fresh File playthrough. We had a very powerful run with him using Musou Gauge, but we are going to be doing a symbol only. I think will be very fun, and he does have good range in his move set, which will allow us to kind of keep people at bay. I think we're going to go for, kind of want to look at who we're actually taking as far as what their summon skills are. Let's go for Salpi, get more attack actions right off the bat there. Going for the speed emblem here to get invulnerable evade online, which is our primary objective at the beginning here. I hate this event a lot. I'm going to take, I guess, this one. Having lower attack speed is pretty terrible, but we will make do. Okay. Obviously, we were not low health at all. We didn't need to restore our health there, but that's okay. So, Cleaving Blade is a stronger summon skill. Let's go for that. Should try to find Kobayakawa if we can. Our son, who will allow us to. Well, actually, it will not be effective for this time because we don't have any ability to activate Mori's unique tactic because we're using him, of course. So, not as relevant to find him. I would like to find some more charm, if I can. This is a mission for wind. Let's just take that. We're kind of angling toward wind a little bit. I'd rather not do that, but for right now, it is what it is. You got a laser, really cool. Just got to remember, I cannot use Musou Attack. If you didn't see the last run, if I accidentally do use it, there is a way, if I exit to title screen without retreating, I can start over the stage, and we will not get the benefit of having used Musou Gauge. We definitely want more charm, though, to increase our symbol charge. We're not getting very lucky with that. Let's take the raised defense, because we're unlikely to take many defense, I would say. So here is our son. I think I'm going to take Genji, though. Let's go here for more charm. Very good. Liu Bei would be ideal, getting the double charm. Okay. We need to have a symbol gauge charging more often. Alright, Punish Soul, not Illusion. Pretty rough without having the ability to use Musou, because normally I would just start Musou attacking these guys. But it's not too bad, especially because of how strong Mori's moveset is, in my opinion. I have not been hit yet, I don't think. Okay. Let's roll. South, for sure. Yeah. Sal P is now buffed, which we like. I will take more charm, for sure. That would be great. If we can get Rally, I think we'll be in business. which boosts your attack by 3% for every hero you've summoned, which is really good. Definitely need an element too, since we're not getting any attack bonus from. This is what we wanted. We wanted Liu Bei. Get the double. Taking the mission here. It's going to say we need to get an element online. Firing the laser in there. Very good. Okay, I got hit. Run invalid. Not quite. We're not doing that yet. But I am thinking about doing a hitless attempt, or some hitless attempts. My initial thought was to use Hanzo Hattori for that. Might be a better choice, but seems like the guy that has bonus speed emblems and lets you evade even more is better. Let's take that. I would like to get some wisdom, because getting the summon skill shots is good, but it's way less valuable than normal, of course. I think taking Diao Chan makes sense, because if we were to get Lu Bu eventually, that would be awesome. Okay. We are allowed to use a symbol, but not the Spirit Bomb. So, need to keep that in mind with this fight. Explosive Bullet is very strong, the skill for Sao P. I know, Genji has it too. Interesting. I'm not sure who buffs Explosive Bullet, but that might be worth looking at. I've not seen that attack too often. Obviously having a strong formation would be ideal here. Because he doubles the formation slot bonus effects, so if we can find like Demon Eye and have a really strong hero in slot 1, that would be crazy. Resisting the urge to use the Spirit Bomb. This has been hitless, I think, so far. I might be wrong, though. My health is currently full, but doesn't mean I haven't been hit and just don't remember. KG in there. Nice. Didn't even need to. Okay, level 8 maybe? No, not quite. Okay. This is tempting, but King's Cauldron stopping appearing is brutal. I'm going to take Matsukaze. I think I like Matsukaze a little bit more than Red Hair, just because having slot 1 is beneficial. So that, Cleaving Blade, and Cleaving Blade. Cool. Try to get more attack actions so I can use KG on the 5. But for now, being able to use Sao P more often is great, because Explosive Bullet is extremely strong. Very tempting to use Musou, because you are invincible while you're doing it as well, so that's something else that's kind of tough to not have access to, but that's the challenge. Needing some help with attack for sure already, which you would normally shore up by using Musou attacks to fill out this stuff, but it's all good. I've already got Symbol Gauge Charge again. I'm going to go ahead and use that to finish up this mission, so we're not here all day. Missions will be harder too, because we can't stop time with the Musou attacks. I think this one is tougher than no Symbol Gauge, honestly. Symbol's more of a nice thing to have access to than it is necessary. It's a free charm. Let's just take it on a blank tree. I'll go for the strength here with a mission in a danger zone. That seems good. Yeah, let's just take it for as long as possible. The summoning skill buff, not a bad event to have here for this particular run. Try to get our symbol gauge back here. I think I'm going to save it when I do get it for the mission, in case it's something that I will need help completing, more so than normal. I really like his moveset though. It's super fun. It feels like it should take long. Like it feels like you might be in trouble because it takes so long to do some of his attacks, but he's also attacking while he's doing it, so it's not super dangerous, even though it seems like it should be. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but that's how it feels for me. Fortunately, we would have finished that with the Spirit Bomb, but no can do this time around. Okay. Get the skill, try to get up to the attack actions. Increase, Tears of Blood. I'll take that. I'll take Wang Zhong here. More skill, makes sense. I could rebind the Musou Gauge attack, but I think it's more trouble than it's worth, honestly. I think as long as I just, remember that I need to back out if I were to do it by accident, then we're all good. I keep not living long enough to summon Jinji, or not getting hit long enough, that is. Keep getting South P out there. Ah. Question is, was this a danger zone? It seems like they're attacking more often, but could just be I'm really hurting for some more attack. It is kind of tough not being able to use Musou with this character, but I think the symbol gauge bonuses that he has makes it worth it. Okay. We're kind of working towards Slay, so let's just take that. Let's go for Slay again. That'll actually activate the Slay effect. Apply the Slay attribute, that is. Some tactical absorption. I think they have to be affected by a attribute for that to work. Such a cool attack before. I'm going to save my symbol gauge for the mission. That's why I'm not doing it right now. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it now. Grab this emblem. We will take skill. Just can't justify taking the wisdom, even though it might make sense to. Cool. All right. Bit of a better. So we need to put in no because she charges our Musou when we inflict Slay. I like Explosive Bullet. I think we do it like this. Wind. Let's do it like that. Cool. Okay. Let's check out this. See if there's a better formation. We did get a formation, the snake one, which I think boosts our speed. But let's just see if we get any better ones here. Defense for Bolt. This is interesting because it buffs all of our characters' attacks. I think I'm going to take that. And then let's grab a Zai. Let's just take Dakiao as well. Cool. 1, 2, so the 3 we want to be buffed. We want to have good attack there, and this. Because hers is the focus, yeah, we don't care about that as much. That's fine. Okay. Go here. Peachtree is okay. It's not the best thing we can get. Experience is the best thing we can get right now, for sure. Try to use... I'm thinking about it. I think we probably need to move Wei Yan into a more favorable position so that we inflict Slay more often. To charge our symbol more often. I think we just go full Slay, honestly, at this point. Until something better comes along. I'm not convinced that it will, but... Okay. More Slay. Let's move Wei Yan up a little bit. Put him here. We have more Slay here. Burst of Flowers, Sword Dance. Those are bad. They don't last very long. They don't last long enough to matter. Almost went the full wrong way, but I stopped myself. Looking for Jia Shu. To get the double the effect of Slay happening. One of my favorite unique tactics to use in phases for sure. Go ahead and do this. It's the phase before the boss, but I think we're at the point where this is just better. Get these phases cleared up as soon as we can. And we'll get more a symbol gauge on the boss. It's Mandarin. It's whatever his name is. The great, yeah. We get attack bonus during a symbol with Genji, so we're gonna keep her in for sure. Okay. More Slay, and I think actually we're gonna put him in for Guan Yu. We need Yukimura Sanada to activate, to upgrade his thing. So we might, we'll look for him. I don't know if it's a priority, but his orb does put out a lot of Slay, so. Magadori. I said Mandragora, like the game that we're playing as well right now, but sure you understand, you'll forgive me. A little slip of the tongue there. Oh, trying to get the very end of that every time, and it's kind of hard to time it correctly. Oof, that was silly. Okay. Looking pretty good. I think Genji is doing a lot for us right now with that attack bonus during a symbol. The Shibi Disc or Abacus? I think we take Abacus because we spent down all of our Tears of Blood early. And we kind of we don't have any farming method, and we have no farming method kind of in our range of possibilities right now, so I think that makes the most sense. I love Hashibi Disc, but I think the smart option is Abacus. If I'd found, Yuan Shao or something, and we had Bolt active, maybe I would do something different, but I think with where we're at right now, this makes the most sense. Yeah, I think our symbol gauge is now quite strong. While we're... Okay. Getting Skeletal Griffin late is pretty rough. Take Slay Power. Trying to get him while he's green, or yellow, but I missed it. It's all good. See if I can apply some more Slay. Yeah. Like, this is a perfect opportunity to Musou Attack, unfortunately, but just can't do that. Ugh. We might fail this mission if I don't get a symbol soon. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it as soon as I can. Oof. Jeez, took that long to get him down, huh? We need barrier damage. Cause what am I? Mori Daimyo. Okay. Barrier damage is what we're missing right now. I don't know if we can really find that, but okay. This is pretty rough. I think I'm going to roll. Yeah, a couple times here. There we go. I think this is better. Apply wind attribute. Let's do that. Oops. Fire would be Yukimura Sanada, which would buff. But wind has Yumiya, who also has Slay. Let's take that. No Musou is definitely harder than no Assemble Gauge, because being able to Musou Attack saves you in so many situations, like right there. I just gotta be more smart about when I start my attack chains. Like, not in the middle of a bunch of enemies. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I get, where I'm gonna get barrier damage from. I think I might have to go for Jahadun maybe, and then just lean on Sao P and Genji with their explosive bullet to do barrier damage. Do evasion count for sure. Alright, so Yumiya would be ideal. This is a Tears of Blood farm. Let's put her in. And then he also has, when we play Disorient, we get the Disorient Explosion. I think we do that. I think we actually do it like this. Take Selp out for now, just to farm up some Tears of Blood to help us out at the next King's Cauldron that we see. Summon Musou Attack as soon as we can. Definitely hearing a lot of Tears of Blood being granted to us. Those explosions are very helpful. Every once in a while, my eyes will look at the Musou gauge and I'll think, oh, nice, I can Musou here. But I cannot. I can do this, though. We are definitely losing health, I won't deny that. But the Slay also helps heal us, so that's good. If we were to find Zhang Chuna and get her active, that would help too. Let's take summoning skill shots. Let's not ignore wisdom entirely. Okay. Extend disorient duration. I think that makes sense. Keep our speed up as well. Go for some more wind here. We currently have a wind formation on us, so I guess this is good. Yeah, this is for sure the correct thing. This wind slay thing we got going is working very well. Especially once we get the symbol gauge going. Yep. Grab that defense up. Okay. Attack speed. That was Endure, but it's all good. It is nice I'm not having to worry about hitting the timing of the symbol gauge as soon as it drops to get the Musou off. Just don't have to worry about it, because I'm not allowed to use Musou. Yumiya? Yes. Slay and like this is tempting, but I think with this challenge, because we're doing a challenge, we need to keep taking emblems to help our cause. Make sure we actually clear it. Inflicting Disorient when you charging a symbol when you inflict Disorient. I can't think of who the hero is that does that, but that would be an ideal. Attack actions, I think I prefer, honestly. Use our hyper attacks that I always forget we have. I know you're probably tired of me saying that with Samurai Heroes, but I do frequently forget about their hyper attacks, but I'm going to do my best to not forget this time, because the 3 seems really good. Just clears everybody out. That's a symbol here. We are getting a lot of Tears of Blood from having that Musou Attack active. Yeah, we're at 13,000. Okay, Tornado Blade getting increased is interesting. This is the Endure hit. Anyone in here that I'm not wanting to have anymore? I would say, for now, I think this makes sense. I think this is a little bit better. Yeah. Just because it applies more disorient and will then charge our. It actually does not charge our thing, but it does give us more Tears of Blood, which we don't really need, but still good. Dang. I was so close to Musouing there for a second. I was really thinking about it. Yeah, we're up to 14,000 Tears of Blood. That's crazy. We're getting like about 2,000 every phase. $15,000 up to. It just keeps going up. Let's take that. Let's keep our wisdom up just so we can get the summoning skill shots we think might be the next level. Yeah, let's get to level 2 of that. That's probably as good as we're gonna get, right? I mean, there is Sima Yi in here. Let's roll a little bit. Brave Generals. That is Soaring Blade, and we said we were not allowed to use Soaring Blade, so let's just skip it. Yeah. I think that's good enough, for sure. Nice. King's Cauldron. Because eventually we're going to take... I don't know, because I'm thinking about keeping Sun Shengzhang in, because we have Wei Yan, who gives us attack by increased by 30% when we acquire Tears of Blood. That's pretty good, because we're going to constantly be applying Disorient, of course. Bolt and Flame. That's not worth doing. We are definitely going to take... I think we just take all of them, honestly. Yeah, cool. She restores 20% of our health and we activate a symbol. I don't think we need it. We're gonna go in here and fight Tamahami, and it'll be good. The Tamahami. Dang. That invulnerability is nice when you get hit. I prefer not to get hit, of course, but it is nice. Dang. Yeah, we're charging Musou pretty quickly now. I do think I'm going to use a symbol as soon as I get it. As long as the timing is correct. No, I'm gonna wait till he's down. I think that's better. Ah. I'm not good at the bullet heck style attacks. My bullet heck skills are limited to tiny rogues, basically. Gungeon is extremely difficult for me. Oh, he's so close. We got him. Nice. Say we're in a decent position. All right. A revival. I think we take this. 100% chance to choose blood after every 20 enemies defeated, and we get more Tears of Blood as well. Or we get more Crystal Sapling choices as well. I think that's ideal. And kind of keep crafting our ideal team here. Would love to get Charm at 18 if possible. We're only at 11, so that's kind of a tall task, but if it's possible, I'd love to do it. Let's extend the summoning skill duration. We have quite a few skills that are out for a long time, so having more duration will be great. Like the Tornado. And the Tornado Blades from Taishitsu here. We're gonna use Symbol whenever we can. Fair warning. Curious if I can get to 1 million damage without activating the Spirit Bomb. Wow, look how much our symbol already charged as soon as it ended. It was like 20% charge right at the end. It'd be great if we got another King's Cauldron. I'll say in a couple of phases, just so we can farm up a whole ton of Tears of Blood. These 1,000 ones are taking a while, though. The phases with 1,000, but that's all good. Okay. That's pretty interesting, but I don't think I'm using Sasuke anymore. No, I'm not. I mean, this is pretty good. This gives us attribute effects when we evade. Let's go for this King's Cauldron. This is we're at the point where we can find the best ones. So we'll be looking for Slay and Wind, obviously. Demon Eye. Yeah. Demon Eye. And now we got to really kind of figure out who we want. Let's just take it. Yep. So who do we want in the one spot? Because they are going to have plus 200% attack. I think for now we do the Cyclone. And what we need to buff his, we need Zhao Yun. So he's in here. Let's go for that. And we'll roll for Zhao Yun and try to buff his Tornado Blade, or the Cyclone. Because it'll also last a really long time. Nice. Yeah. We're in a pretty good spot with everything here. Could use some more charm. That's really all we're missing. I think the build is more or less done at this point. As I get hit. Okay. We also can have Wei In out constantly. With the amount of charm we have, our 3 and 5 summons are always available. Extend symbol duration. Getting Rally would be great. Zhao Yun. I'm not going to go here. Is there enough wisdom and charm in here? It's only 1. If we get to level 10, what do we have? Musou Attack power? I don't care about that. Let's go for the blank tree, and we're gonna roll for charm emblems. Grab that. Yeah, this is really strong. Emblem there. Dang. We're gonna do, yeah, extend disorient duration. Yeah. Kind of able to do what I want to do, kind of at will. As long as I turn my attention to the people that are around me that want to attack me, I'm in a good spot. Cool. Okay, the Hours Arrived is interesting. So is Shu Huang. When you inflict wound on enemies, inflict wound on nearby enemies. But this is also Charm. I think this is too good. Because it's going to chain our wound effects that will charge our symbol even faster. Keep that. We're keeping that. I think we do Zhu Huang here. Yeah. If we take this, more Charm I think would be in the ice. Wang Yi, Wang Yuanji. Let's go for the ice and get Wang Yi or Wang Yuanji for Charm. Karma Embers for sure. Thank you. So I'm really curious to see what this looks like as far as charging our symbol gauge. Let's see what it looks like from the start. Seems like it's just literally slaying everyone on the screen instantly. Yeah, because when I dodge into them, it applies slay as well. So we did a million damage without even yeah. Let's take that. We did a million damage without even using the Spirit Bomb. Pretty awesome. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Wang Yi, Yuanji, I mean. I have talent. That'd be a 30% attack bonus, but I think it doesn't really matter. Nice Charm. Getting close. Getting close to rally. Do we have enough runway? I don't think we do. Yeah. Increased enemies, reduce enemies defense for 20% for 5 phases. That'll be really nice for the Lulu bosses. The warrior bosses, that is. Attack speed. Yep. What are we at as far as skill? Charm? We won't make it. We're gonna be just shy, but that's okay. Try to get one more if we can. I do think this Zhu Huang effect was worth going for. We got 12,000 Tears of Blood again. So, I mean, if we see another King's Cauldron, I'll probably go to it. 3 stars is so good. Curious to see if they add a reroll option for the King's Cauldron. Maybe like spend 1,000 Tears of Blood to reroll. That'd be interesting. Nobunaga. I don't think I have to look at anything else. Yeah. Man. We got to 12 slay. What would that be? Wound probability plus omission. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I think that's too good to pass up. Reduce it again. Does that mean that it will have 50% reduction? With the do those stack? Because if so, that would be crazy. I think literally I had to just evade into people, and they start a chain of dying and exploding. Yeah. Yeah, we literally just have to evade into the enemies. Yeah. And then it just... They all inflict wound on each other, and then they all explode from disorient as well. Almost 1,500 damage without even using Spirit Bomb. Nice. Like, not even an optimal Slay character, we just figured it out. I think we applied the Bolt attribute. Do some more bonus damage if we get that applied. Chuna is kind of perfect. If we get one more charm, attribute's always applied. You have to. That is too good. So now all of our attributes that are active will be applied on our normal attacks as well. I think it's going to be pretty crazy. Let's just see what it looks like without doing anything. Yeah, not that good yet, but let's Musou on. Let's not Musou, Symbol Gauge. See how that looks. Our symbol duration is also crazy. I think now he's going to start getting chunked down pretty good. Yeah. Almost one-phased him without using Spirit Bomb. If there's a charm in here, I'm going to be a little upset. Thank you. We'll take evasion count too. I'm going to save my symbol gauge. Yeah. We're going to do that right out the gate against Goma. See how that goes. Nice. Level 32. Full health. Nothing to do except to do it. Nothing to it but to do it. Our task, defeat the Goma. I missed the stun on him, but that's okay. Yep, that is a one cycle. The assemble. Get some speed. Goma's true form. Let's apply some wound with Wei Yan. Very good. Once I stun him, I'm gonna symbol on him. It's down. This should be it. Maybe not. But we will get more attacks on his barrier. We didn't really have barrier damage, which would have been even crazier. His orbs are still active. So annoying. I don't think we're going to get a symbol active, so I think he's going to live one more phase. At least till we get a symbol again. Since viewers are pretty tough on the Goma phase. On the true Goma especially. Nice. That's good enough. That should be it. Of course, he had to use the orbs again on me. My least favorite attack. Yeah. So that is Goma defeated without using Musou once. It was a little tougher than not using a symbol, I'll say, but I think we did some pretty crazy stuff. Had 22,000 Tears of Blood by the end. Once again, would love to have some kind of conversion process if possible. Maybe that will be introduced in the new mode being added on Friday. But we're going to take a look real quick here at the end screen. So we got up to 3 million battle power, not the best. Matsukaze was huge. Got a good amount of charm. We got attributes always applied on skill. Kind of surprising on that front. Leaned into wound and wind. 47 minutes, not a bad run. But we're going to call it here. Please sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more challenge runs. Let us know in the comments if you have any other ideas for challenge runs or what you thought of this one in particular. Appreciate y'all, all the support, all the likes, everything y'all are doing for the channel. Really appreciate it. Love talking to you guys down in the comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.